Rockstar Games has a massive problem right now. Players are unable to launch their games, whether it's GTA Online, which we're going to be focusing on, but it also affects Red Dead Online, or honestly, every single Rockstar title. And what's worse here is it's been nearly a month and Rockstar still has not fixed this issue. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down exactly what's going on, who this is affecting, and why this issue is a massive problem for the Rockstar Games community, and how we can potentially all work together to push on Rockstar to take action with this. If you've been affected, or even if you haven't, you'll definitely want to stick around because this is a problem that no one's really talking about at length, but absolutely people need to be. So let's get into it. The Rockstar Games launcher has been completely broken for many PC players since the release of the Agents of Sabotage DLC on December the 10th, and the situation is pretty dire. This widespread issue is basically preventing the launcher from initializing or even updating correctly, and what that's doing is leaving players unable to access their titles, like say GTA 5 and GTA Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, or Red Dead Online, or even other ones like the Trilogy Definitive Edition or something else. And despite countless troubleshooting attempts by various community members, Rockstar has yet to deliver an official fix or even acknowledge this problem publicly. The silence from Rockstar is incredibly frustrating, especially for players who have spent a significant amount of money on their games and in-game content, and of course they can't even access them right now. Now, the problems with the launcher range from failed to initialize errors to basically infinite update loops, and players have tried everything from reinstalling the launcher and deleting associated files to adjusting registry settings and even manually installing Social Club. And while some of these methods provide temporary relief just for a few people, the issue is basically just going to return once you restart the launcher for the next time. And this has basically left all PC players here stuck in a never-ending cycle of troubleshooting. And for a company of Rockstar's size, this lack of resolution is obviously completely unacceptable, especially when us PC players rely on the launcher to authenticate our games, even in offline modes. We can't even play story mode, for example. The timing of this issue just couldn't be worse. With the release of the Agents of Sabotage DLC, obviously, the PC community is especially locked out of the new content while console players enjoy the update. Rockstar's support system hasn't been much help either, with players reporting they've received generic responses from the bots and basically just outdated solutions that aren't addressing the actual issues at hand, and some users are even resorting to using third-party software to block the launcher's problematic files. But then these workarounds are one, unreliable, and two, they're overly complicated, and they may even cause more issues than the ones they alleviate. And after nearly a month wait without a fix, many players are understandably losing patience. It's possible that the reason this issue hasn't been fixed yet is obviously that Rockstar may not have had the time to address it before their team went on holiday for Christmas, and then with the holiday season, many companies experience delays in responding to issues, and it seems like Rockstar is obviously no exception. We see that every year, but at the time of me posting this video, it'll be Monday, January the 6th. I'm obviously recording this on Sunday, January the 5th, and hopefully they should be back in the office Monday, so there's hope that we might see a fix by the end of the week. However, it's still been far too long for any affected players who have been unable to access their games for nearly a month at this point, and this kind of downtime, one, obviously, is unacceptable, especially for a company of Rockstar's size, and they need to step up their game here by not only fixing the problem quickly, but also compensating the players who have had these issues and who have basically been experiencing all this extended inconvenience with the launcher not working. And whether they provide in-game rewards, refunds, or some other gesture, I think something needs to be done to make this right. And obviously, also something I wanted to bring up is the lack of coverage by bigger gaming channels makes this video all the more necessary, in my opinion. I heard about this a while ago, but I probably thought that I wasn't going to cover it because it wasn't super widespread, but with no fix after a month, it's now becoming very widespread. It's affecting more and more people every day. And with other bigger GTA or Red Dead channels not really talking about it, I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring here and just basically try and spread awareness, because the issue definitely deserves more visibility and the community has to come together just to put pressure on Rockstar to actually address these problems. Contacting Rockstar support, even if the issue doesn't affect you, will absolutely help keep the conversation alive here. If you share videos or posts about the problem on social media, forums, gaming platforms, all of that's going to amplify awareness. And basically, if we just keep the issue in the spotlight, I think at the end of the day, we can collectively demand action from Rockstar, as well as hold them accountable for their responsibility to their player base. Rockstar does fix types of major issues like this eventually, but this one has just been going on way too long. And if you're facing this problem, I'd love for you to share your experience in the comment sections below. If you found any solutions that have worked for you, make sure to let other people know. And let's basically just turn the comment section into a space as a resource for players still struggling with the launcher, because I think we will see a fix eventually, but it's going to take a while to get there. Hopefully, we don't see it, push back much longer than by the end of the week. But with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. I figured we'd play through a little bit of the brute force file, since we can actually kind of grind it back to back this week, considering the black box file is what's the high priority. So I figured we'd just play this a little bit, because I actually we haven't honestly played this FIB file that much, because it was high priority for the first week of the DLC. And I guess we did get to play it just once last week, or a little bit, but I didn't really touch it all that much. Either way, what we're going to be doing today is just playing through the setup mission. I like this Merryweather lockup mission, getting like the military armor, because you get to steal that contender, and it's just a fun mission. Oh my lord. And I am driving the Garati Cheetah, just because it's one of the removed and rare vehicles that's featured back for a limited time with this week's weekly update. And just continue talking about the fact that, yeah, the Rockstar Games launcher is totally busted for a lot of people. Thankfully, I'm not running into this issue myself. I would honestly hate it so much if I was running into this issue, because I would really not want to be forced to go back and play on console like PlayStation 5 or something like that. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I would have to do what I have to do, but it would just not be optimal, right? Wow, I'm crashing all over the place. I'm not driving well. Let me know in the comments if you guys are having this issue, though, because, I'm mostly a GTA channel at this point. I cover a little bit of Red Dead Online here and there, Red Dead Redemption 2. I make usually like a big guide for the game once a week, but I'm mostly focused on GTA right now. And it just is really sad for players out there who can't access their favorite games, whether it is GTA, whether it is Red Dead, whether it's anything else. Like, even if you're playing a totally different game, imagine just not being able to actually play it because you're encountering all these problems. And I think that's just, it's just sad. It's just unfortunate. Obviously, Rockstar's got to fix it. I think they have a little bit of leniency because they've been away on, their Christmas break for their offices and employees and stuff like that, so these issues wouldn't get fixed. But at this point, one, you could argue that it should have gotten fixed before they went on holiday, and for an issue like this, I 100% think so. I'm right there with you. Since it's not, though, and the reality we're dealing with is it's still not patched on January the 5th or January the 6th, potentially, if you guys are watching this video on Monday. Hopefully it's patched by the end of the week, because if we're still dealing with this problem and community members are still dealing with this problem, that absolutely sucks. In the context of me being a GTA channel, making a GTA video, obviously this applies to the Red Dead audience as well if you haven't been able to access your games. But GTA got a brand new DLC with Agents of Sabotage, and I think that's quite a shame that players can't access that either. They can't do these missions that we're doing in this video, they can't be making the money from the garment factory business, things like that. It's just like, why, what is taking them so long? I'm honestly surprised, like, despite them being away on holiday break, I am very surprised that there was no kind of like emergency maintenance that was done, because this is a big issue. And so it is just a little bit sad to see. Why can't I? Dude, this is definitely the armor truck. I mean, I should just be able to open up, but this has it. Okay. For some reason, I thought you could just open up the door and steal it. Oh my god. Hello. I didn't think they were going to come in through this door. Good lord. Don't worry, my friend. You're safe. I'm not here to kill you. Let's take the Vapid contender back, and we'll continue to talk about this. So one of the other things I wanted to mention as well was just the fact that obviously we have a bunch of other issues in GTA Online as well, not just with the Rockstar Games launcher, but there are also some other problems, which I probably should have mentioned in this video, but I wanted to exclusively focus on this just in case, there would be more like patch notes for me to talk about. That way I could bundle the patch notes into a separate video, because this video isn't necessarily in regards to just that. There we go, we got all of them. I love this Vapid contender. I lost the tailgate, but this truck looks so good, especially in black. And IRL, the custom, like, I forget who the manufacturer is, but they make, yeah, they're like Diablo Toyota Tundras. And like Diablo is just the modifications and the custom mods that are applied, but basically you have a completely armored and bulletproof Toyota Tundra, which is sick. And IRL, it just looks just as good as this one in GTA. It comes with the bed cap and the Safari roof rack, and obviously similar wheels, and it just looks great. They have versions in matte black, which look awesome. I think they're really cool. But either way, we have some more patch notes to talk about in the future, so expect a video on that probably out this week, maybe by the end of the week or something, because I'm just trying to see maybe if Rockstar will add additional updates to the game, where I could talk about the ones that just happened over the weekend, which were more just like server-side tunable things, because again, Rockstar's not in the office to fix them. These seem like, pre-scheduled or just scheduled changes in general, so I want to talk about those. But also, I have a feeling that we're going to get more patches for GTA Online this week. you know, whether it's a little bit before the weekly update. They tend to do server-side tunable and patches on Wednesdays before the weekly updates go live on Thursday, so I could imagine we'll see it then. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to stay up to date with more GTA Online news. Also, check out my video I uploaded yesterday. It was the 10 biggest wastes of money in GTA Online. I figured I'd just plug that at the end of this video. Definitely go gas that one up. There's a lot of good tips for you guys. So, you know, if you're new to the game and you want to see what to avoid so that you don't waste your money, that video's got you covered. I have other ones as well. 12 things everyone must own in the game, 15 best ways to make money in GTA Online, ranking every business. These are all the ones that we've done since the Agents of Sabotage DLC, and there is many more to come. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I've been grinding GTA Online on live streams over on my Twitch account, twitch.tv/HazardusHDTV. Love to have you guys be part of that community. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.